Hello artists! In honor of Spanish Heritage Month, we will be creating sugar skulls. So there's a few ways to do this, but this is how I start my sugar skull drawings. I always start with a pencil and I draw lightly so I can erase my mistakes. So step one is to lightly draw a circle. We are going to erase a part of the circle, so make sure you draw lightly. Step two is I go to the side, I draw down, and I go in a little bit. I am trying to make this symmetrical, so it is supposed to look roughly the same on both sides. Next, I make a U shape right here. Okay, so my sugar skull is symmetrical, which means it's about the same on both sides. Let me outline this darker so you can see. And everyone's is going to look a little different, and that is okay because all sugar skulls look a little different. Okay. Now, you want to make two circles for the eyes about here. The eyes on your sugar skull always have really interesting designs in them. Okay, so my circles are about the same size. Next, I want to make my nose. So a lot of the times for the nose in sugar skulls, you will see an upside down heart shape. So if it makes it easier, you can flip it upside down and draw your heart. Or you can start with a triangle shape and then loop it at the bottom. That's up to you. So if you watched the video prior, you'll see that a lot of the times the mouths are all done very differently in sugar skulls. So you can go back through that PowerPoint and pick the type of mouth you like, but I'm going to make mine a little smile. And draw my teeth shaped. We are going to be working on this for multiple classes, so you do not need to finish your whole sugar skull today. And yours does not have to look like mine. We are in art, so I encourage you to be creative and create the sugar skull that you like. After your pencil drawing, if you have a marker at home, you can go in and outline. If you have colored pencils and you want to do that, you can use a colored pencil, crayons, anything you have. You know what? I'm going to use crayon. So you can go back in and outline all of your pencil lines in black, except that the circle that we initially drew, we want to erase that. That was just, we call that a guide to create the rest of our drawing. Now we are going to talk about traditional line design and pattern on sugar skulls in class. So you can make sure you join the Google our video meetings to watch those and discuss our patterns. If you cannot make that, you can study and see how other ones were created. You want to make it fairly big on your paper so you have lots of room to go in and make tons of designs. For today, I'm going to design the eyes of my sugar skull, and we can talk about the rest another day. A lot of the times I see the eyes designed with flowers. So that's what I'm going to do for mine. Again, you can choose to do this any way you want with your pattern. You just want to make sure that something you do to one side, you do to the other, because they are always symmetrical. The same on both sides. They are usually very bright and colorful, but you can choose whatever colors you like for yours. Whether you're using crayons or color pencils, you can also choose to layer colors, which I'm going to do. In our next project, we're going to talk and learn about value and shading. We're going to do this with a pencil, but these concepts can be used in a lot of other materials as well. To make my flower look more realistic, I can go back in with black or a darker blue and add color on top. So you're not limited to just using one color for each area. Some orange detail in the center of my flower. See, I colored my eye lightly in black, so now I can go back in and I can even add pattern with hard pressure on top. I'm doing a triangle pattern all around my eye. Okay, so I would do the same thing to this eye over here. A lot of the times in these sugar skulls, they are very intricately designed with line. Like I said, we're going to talk about next class. Just to get an idea of what I mean, I'm going to start adding some symmetrical line design. So maybe I would do something like this. I always go light first and then I can trace over it. Okay, so I'm off to a great start for my sugar skull. I can't wait to see yours. We will talk about this more next class. Good luck.